Hari Om, Namaste. Welcome to the class. Hope I am audible. We'll start with a prarthana. Gurureva gatihi, gurumeva bhaje, gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave, na guro paramam shishurasmi guro, matirasti guro mama pahi guro. This is the Sura Saraswati Sabha Turiya second paper Anuvada Pradeepa part 2. Today we are doing the class 7th starting from the introduction, but the logical number according to the topics is 4a. We are going to study Lut Lakara and Lung Lakara. Meanwhile, this is not Lung. There is no ga here. It's Lung, Lung. From where you say ga, use the nasal sound from there. Okay, not ga. So lung lakaraha. So end it here. So the kantha is the place for that. Today's Patha 7. Let us go ahead. What does lut lakara mean? It means it is future tense. And what does lung lakara mean? It's simple past tense. The future tense is also, again, like I didn't write it here in English, I'll add it. This is kind of like non-today, anadyatana, okay? So I'll call it whatever it is said in Sanskritam. I don't wonder what it is called in periphrastic or whatever they say. The technical words I'm not using. Non-today, future tense. And this is like simple past tense, which is like common for everything, okay? So all the three kinds of past tense can be used for this, okay? So these are the two topics that we are going to do today. First, let us do the Lut Anadyatana. Okay. Lut Anadyatana Bhutakala Bhavishyat Kala. Okay. In this, we have certain details which are different from the Samanya Bhavishyat Kala. So whenever we are discussing some lakara or some topic, as I told you, there are three steps. One is what the concept is. The concept is Bhavishyat Kala. Second, how it is said in my language, that is my mother tongue. That is the second step. Third step, how it is said in the language that I am learning, that is Sanskrit in this case. And then after we come to that, there are two subparts of this. So word is divisible. Every language has this system that words are formed by Prakriti and Pratyaya. So now we come to my language, that is mother tongue, Prakriti Pratyaya. Compare it with Sanskritam Prakriti Pratyaya. So this is how the steps, I mean, for all the languages that you are going to learn in your life, if you aim to learn more languages, then this is the Prakriti Pratyaya Vibhaga, which is very basis for learning it. Now coming to Anadyatana Bhavishyat Kala. As we have observed, there are two future tenses and three past tenses in Sanskritam. So this is one of the two future tenses, the Bhavishyat Kala. And both are separated by like Samanya, Anadyatana. These are the different labels that they have. Now what is Anadyatana? Let us try to learn that. So Anadyataniya Bhavishyat Kalaha. Anadyatana means Gataratreha Antima Praharat, not Praharat, okay? Praharat Agaminyah Ratreha Antima Praharam Vyapta Kalaha. This I got from one book. So this is like from the past night. Like today we are at like 10:38 a.m. right now. Okay. Then like Gataratrihi is like previous night, that is 8th April. Now 9th April today. So 8th April night to 9th April night. Antima Praharam. So what is the night marking time according to our culture? We are now using in the modern date 12 a.m. as the marking point, which is not true in our case. I heard from elders that it is 2 a.m. So it is after 2 a.m. that the last prahara at 2 a.m. finishes off. Then from 2 a.m. the next day starts. So we should not say at 12 a.m. that the day has changed. Oh, happy birthday, let's cut the cake, and that all what is happening is not according to the Shastric idea. I'm not unhappy because they are doing cake cutting and all these things in the night, mid of the night. I'm unhappy because they have changed the norms. They have not any single simple understanding of what night is, what day is, and what our Shastra tells. Let us relate it with. Now learning Sanskritam, Samskriter Moolam. How does that happen? This is how it happens. So when you have to learn Lakara, then you have to learn what is the Anadyatana. So what is Anadyatana? What is Adyatana? What is Adya? So these kinds of ideas will give us a chance to peep into our culture, peep into our Shastric ideas. The pratyaya that is used is called simply called tas pratyaya. So tas is the one. It's not like trich. It's different from trich. In the beginning of Sanskritam learning, whenever we come across this lakara, we are definitely bound to be confused between the trich and this one because we do not know whether we are talking of lakara or we are talking of the karta, kind of karta, harta and all that. And this lakara also sometimes only the idagama is the one which can save us, which is the marking point. Sometimes the trich form and the tas form is the one and the same. So by that we might get confused all the three forms of the Prathama Purusha. So that I am going to explain later. So what is idagama? I mentioned idagama is the marking point. Dhatukasya idbaladehe. Okay, so this is the sutra. Last time I told one correction I wanted to make. So in the end it happened. So I know Puganta Laghupadasya Sutram, which gives the guna, but suddenly somehow this Ardhatukasya idbaladehe came to my mouth and I pronounced it. It came out. It was there until the end. Until somebody in the question, I don't remember who. Thanks for that person for giving that this thing, question answer, they wrote Puganta Laghupada. Then why is this sutra written here? Then I remember that I had said it wrongly. Okay, so this is the correction. See, what happens is, as I told you before, we are bound to go wrong. It's human limitation, it's Sanskrit Mata limitation as well. So she put some boundaries where we cannot cross. Sometimes it happens. So we have to accept ourselves, we have to accept the teacher, we have to accept the book, etc. Sometimes in the books also they are writing so many things which are sometimes wrong, sometimes like different standards than the Shastric ones. So at these points, please bear with me. But I'll tell you correction at least at any point of time in the whole series. See, somebody who will listen to last lesson will listen to this lesson also, so they can get it corrected. And it will remain in the in the recording so that they are aware that something happened in this. Okay, anyway, so coming to the so idagama. So idagama sutra is like all the ardhadhatuka pratyayas, all the ardhadhatuka lakaras will get the idagama. It agama. It is, the ta will go away and it will tell that this it will come before the pratyaya. So there are according to the it coming, like there is at. At, what is at agama, adagama? It comes like agachat. In that things that the a which is before the gachat is the adagama. Like that idagama. So idagama happens the it. It is like ta it. So it happens before the pratyaya. And there are say it, anit. Sa it and anit. Na it. Sa it, na it. So those which take it are called sa it, say it, and which are not taking the it are called anit. So these pratyayas and dhatus both should be said in order to take the idagama. They should both be either like one, the pratyayas said, but the dhatu is anit, then it cannot happen. That is what I studied. But let's not go into very much detail because it's all for prakriya methods. I'm just giving you an idea that, okay, how do you see the it for all practical purposes, for all beginner, just above the beginner level students, those who are not very highly educated in the grammatical terms like this, and those who get scared, for them, let me tell that idagama can be recognized by seeing the E, like bhavishyati. We have bhavishyat. So bhavi, E is there. Gamishyati, E is there in that. So gam is the dhatu. Shya is the like pratyaya. Syati, syatah, syanti. So it becomes shyati, shyatah, shyanti. Apart from that, there is an E, which is the idagama. Okay, so like div dhatu, yesterday I was just looking at it. What is the like this thing? That devita, it will be like ita. So that is it. Okay, so it agama will mark and will ensure that when it is going inside and sitting between the pratyaya and the dhatu. So such dhatus or such pratyayas which take it are called idagama. And this idagama is going to happen for all the ardhadhatuka pratyayas, all the ardhadhatuka lakaras. So this is very, very deep, as I told you. And there is a very wonderful book which is there. Idagama is the book name by Pushpa Dikshit ji, I think. Yes, it is her who wrote this. And so there are like many, many details which are given by other other details are also given for other lakaras, etc. Idagama Vyavastha. So this is a very big Vyavastha, how it happens, to what it comes, how what changes happen, what does the it do to others and all this. Then because this is Ardhadhatuka Lakara, it doesn't take the Dhatu Ganas as usual. Let us remember this for all practical purposes, because we keep on as I told, again for those who are new for this class, Sarvadhatuka lakaras take the Gana Pratyaya, Ardhadhatuka lakaras don't take the Gana Pratyaya. Now what is Gana Pratyaya? The Bhwadi, Adadi, Tudadi, etc. Now when I say what is Nash Dhatu, then immediately what comes out is, oh, it's a Divadi Gana Dhatu. But here it has nothing to do with Divadi Gana. When these like Lut, etc. Like lakaras are in case. Atmanepada, Prasmepada Vedas are there. So there are like two kinds for the Lut Lakara also. And there is a difference in like Madhyama and Uttama only. Like Atmanepada, Parasmepada forms are same for the Pratama Purusha. This is a very typical feature for this, like peculiar feature for this Lakara. It's very like different from other Lakaras, where Atmanepadi, Parasmepadis are all like entirely different most of the times. But in this Lakara, both are same. So it is like Trijanta, the Prathama Purusha Rupas, all the three are like Trijanta, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, Karta, Kartaro, Kartaraha. Like this, the Rupas will happen. And the Madhyama Uttamas are the endings. If we see the endings, I said it's Tas Pratyaya. So that those things take like the Lat Lakara only. So in the Lat Lakara, where if we see the Madhyama Uttama, it's like Si Tha Tha, Ni Vaha Maha. So this also has the same ending. Okay. So Tas, Tasi, Tastha, Tastha, Tasmi, Tasvaha, Tasma, that kind of things come. So ultimately, you're not learning anything new. Okay, there's nothing new. Then Tase, Tasathe, etc. That also happens. Same like the Atmanepada, Lat Lakara Rupas. Okay, so there is nothing new. That is first thing. So shake hands with Lut Lakara. This Lakara is a very good friend. This Lakara can be used very happily instead of like Samanya Bhavishyat Kala, Gamishyati, Harishyati, etc. We can also say Shvogantasmi, I'm going to go tomorrow, etc. etc. And there is like Sut, like Ta Tarau Taraha, the Prathama Purusha Rupas will not have the Sut, but this will have Tas, as I told you, Tasmi. So Tami, Ta is the Pratyaya, but the Sa Sut along with the Sut, it will be like Tas. So Sa iti Pratyaya, Puram Ta. So the Ta comes first, the Sa comes like this later, okay, Tas. Then Dhatu plus Pratyaya, Ta Ita. So Ta or Ita. So Ita is like with Idagama, Ta is without Idagama. So this is a very like marking point in all the Ardhatuka Lakaras. They are entirely different from the Sarvadhatukas in many, many fashions. If you mark these differences, it will get very easy for you, in fact. See, get ready for the information. Information is very systematically set. You only have to make your boxes very clear. Like this box is for this box is for this. So this is what we are going to put. The way we pack our things when we are doing a journey, we put clothes in a suitcase, we put eatables in another box. We don't mix them both. The bags for eatables are different. The bags for clothes are different. The bag for like the pouches for our daily things, that soap, etc. They are packed separately. We have a clarity when we travel, don't we? Right? So we all know how to do it. We do it so easily. Like, I mean, I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about like grown-ups. They can do it themselves. Most of them are capable. So like that, grammar believes that, Sanskrit grammar believes that we're all grown-ups. So much like detail is given in the systematic order that we have to just see the system, not at the complexity, not at the number of boxes that we are going to prepare. Number of boxes can be unlimited sometimes, but it is very useful. Be ready for that. Now, what are the pratyayas? Let us see. These are simple, rather simple. Believe me, rather simple. So you can easily learn these. Ta, tarav, taraha. So it's like same like truch. If you know already truch, then it is half done. Then tasi, tastha, tastha. Tasmi, tasva, tasma in the parasmaipadi. Then in the atmanepadi, same ta, tarav, taraha. Then tase, tasathe, tadve. Tahe, tasvahe, tasme. So it's like Hara dhatu, if we take harate, harete, harante, that is different. But then harase, harethe, haradve, hare, haravahe, haramahe. It's almost same. It's like just tas savahe is not it. It's tas vahe, tas mahe. So there, like these details you have to remember. That's all. Rest is all same. And the meanings, like I'm just making these meanings just for the beginners. I mean, this should be applied for all lakaras. Actually, I should have taught this in the lit lakara as well. So he, she, it is the like pratham. Please apply this to there also. So just this will change. The will change. He, she, it is the represented by this. Actually, this is not he, she, it. It is like this artha is inside, sitting inside this. So when I say ta, like harta, then I'm saying that he will carry, like he will hold, or he will take, or he will steal. Okay? But in English, they are separate. Okay? These, like, they are a part of pratyaya. The pratyaya of Sanskrit is very powerful. That can express this also. So saha harta is not required. Harta is enough. Harta means saha harta or sa harta. If you want to specifically differentiate between the linga, then only you have to use anything like sahasa. Otherwise, it is very, very clear that it is like the third person singular. Okay. The third person singular sarvanamas will have the linga bhedas like sahasa, tat, etc. But the ta, tarav, taraha will not show any difference for a boy or a girl, for a feminine or a masculine. So they both can mean two girls. They both can mean two boys. They both can mean one girl and one boy. And this all I have taught in the Anuvada Pradeepa part 1, if you have gone through that. Then ta, tarav, taraha. So taraha is the bahuvachana, they many. Now they many again can be many men, many women, or some men and some women, and more than 3, of course. Okay. So they must be 3 and plus. So from 3, it is bahuvachana. So 1, ekavachana, more than 1, 2, dvivachana, more than 2, 3 and more, bahuvachana. This is how it works. Then tasi, then in English, you singular is only 1, but in Sanskritam, tvam is the one. So tvam tasi is not required. Tvam hartasi is not required. Like in the Atharva Shirsha Stotra, that Ganapati, the Sukta, it is there. Tvameva hartasi, tvameva. So tvam eva he wants to say, that's why he used tvam. Otherwise, hartasi, kartasi, dhartasi, that is still enough. Okay. So that he is using asi, trich asi. That is not the thing. Here we are teaching, like we are learning lut lakara. Anyway, so you singular, we have to specifically say. Then you both can be a boy and a girl, 2 boys or 2 girls. Same with many, tastha, tasmi, tasva, tasma. So this I have explained in detail, not just for the lut lakara, but I am also telling all this for all lakaras. This is going to be the order. This is what we make the table for. Okay. Now, before the pratyaya, like lit lakara, you all enjoyed the class. So I was encouraged to prepare some such kinds of notes for this also. This is not mandatory, as I told you, This is not required for your exam. The exam is all about just finishing off the sentences. Actually, I did not explain all this at all to you. There is like meager introduction to each topic in your book. I can just read that out and then we can do the sentences. There ends the matter. This course will complete in half of the time. But my aim and Vyoma's aim is entirely different. Okay. That is why we want you to get an exposure. Very sincerely, I aim at that. You have to get some exposure into these lakaras, not just what is given in the book, but what is not given in the book, what is more than that, what can interest you, what can connect you more deeply with the subject. Okay. So here I want to demarcate. Even the next topic which I am going to tell is even more like this. So let me prepare a ground for you all that if you are very keen about like going ahead, making yourself deeper, then go through this. Otherwise, just stop here, go to the exercises part, and then you can finish off that and write down the answers and by heart them or whatever you want to do, you can do and write the exams. That is done. Please don't say that is it all important? Is it all a part of the syllabus? I have answered this more than once. So after this, I will not attend to this point. Okay, nobody asked me. I'm just telling in case you feel that. Then I want to there are many levels of students. So I try to bring this to the level of the first level student so that they can connect easily. Right. So what are the dhat? So before the pratyaya, so there is we have learned that there is a dhatu, there is a ta pratyaya with which lut lakara is generated. Fine, wonderful. Now what happens to a dhatu before this pratyaya comes? So sometimes there are dhatva there are many of them. Like the as dhatu will become bhu, the bru dhatu will become vach, kind of things will happen. Then sometimes the dhatu gets guna, many times, most of the times it gets, okay? So the hu will become hota, the chi will become cheta, etc. Sra will become sarta. So e, u and r. Then the sate dhatus and the sate pratyas will get hit, the anit will not get, okay? So bhuta, bhavita, bhu will take bhavita. So this is a sate dhatu. Then the ta sometimes in the end which it occurs, it appears in many forms. Like sometimes it's ta, most of the times the default is ta, but it sometimes changes to ta when there's a sha. This sometimes it's a dha, sometimes a dha, sometimes it's dha. Okay, so all these they'll take. Then the a and I ending dhatus will all become a endings. Like the hve will become hva, and then the ta comes to it. The gai becomes ga, and then the ta brings to it. The gai is gayane, and hve is like ahvane kind of. Then there is the dhatu patha which is used is like this. It's like non-gana related. So this is like two kinds. What kinds of dhatus we take are, how do we divide? Like if you are not dividing it by the 10 ganas, then what are you doing? I am dividing it into two parts. So this is told by the experts, which is very, very, very important. And I got exposure to this through Mata Pushpa Dikshit ji. I'm very we are all indebted to her for working on these. Such as this given by Shastras, but she worked it so systematically. Shastras just mention it, but she has written volumes of books, volumes of contents on how to use that method. So Swarantas or Ajantas are, when they are considered this Vibhaga, their anta is it is used. Then there are akarantas, ikarantas, ikarantas, ukarantas, ukarantas, and ajantas. So ajantas has this, they become a. Now, for example, for akaranta is pa dhatu, ikaranta is like ni dhatu. So the anta is counted. And guna happens, whatever happens, we'll do it on the basis of the anta. Anta is a very important feature in Sanskritam when it comes to Prakriti Pratyaya division. Then the Anta of the Prakriti will be inactive when the first letter of the Pratyaya comes, like Dhatu plus Pratyaya. So Dhatu's ending letter and Pratyaya's first letter, they come into union. Okay. Now for that we need what is the ending of the Prakriti is very important. In this case, it's the Dhatu. Now the Vyanjanantas or the Halantas are the second kind. Here the Upadha is counted. So Upadha is like Ad Upadha, Id Upadha, Ud Upadha, Rad Upadha. Then Sheshas, different, like others. So Ad Upadha is like Gam, G, A, M. So Upadha in the after Ma, count from the ending. After Ma, the next letter, the no, it's called uh, last but one is called penultimate. So the penultimate, this thing is called Upadha. So Upadha Ach. We are talking about Upadha Ach. So Ad Upadha, which has A in that Upadha place. So it's Gam, Id Upadha, Chit, etc. Now, how the dhatus change their forms? I'll give you very quickly because I don't want to go into the detail to scare off the students. Anyhow, for those who are ready for this, will anyhow quickly take it. Same like the other litlakara that I taught you. The antima cha and ja will become ka, like which will become vekta. Guna will anyhow happen. Chasya and shasya, the cha and the sha will become sha, and there the ta changes to ta. Like prach will become prash, and the prashta, vish will become veshta. So kadachit chajayoropi sha. Sometimes the cha and ja also become sha, and then again this ta comes, like braj, mrij, mrashta, etc. Kadachit tasya ta bhavati. So sometimes the ta will become ta, like we have just seen. In other conditions also, not just for these, there are many more conditions which by which this happens. Then hasya gha and dha. So the ending ha will change to like the dha because it's like a sandhi this thing, and the pratyaya in case is starting with the ta. The ta will affect the dhatu's ending. So this is how they exchange like notes. Say, will you change or will I change? Say, okay, you also change, I'll also change. So both agree, they sign the petition, whatever the agreement is there, they sign, okay, very nicely, and they write their name. Say, okay, from now on, I'll also change, you'll also change. Then we'll make the Lut Lakara perfect. Okay, so sir, Liha becomes, first it has already changed, Leha. What more should I do? It will not cry. Oh, every time I only have to change, what is this? Then Ta says, okay, why do you cry? Also, I am also changing now. So I'm becoming from ta to da. See, for you. Huh? So it changes, and this also changes because of the ta pratyaya. So these are all sandhi things which are happening. Dasyata, dhasyada, bhasyaba. So this is like the fourth letter becoming the third letter. Jal, jhal, all that things happen, jashtva or whatever. So pach will become pakta, bhuj will become bhokta, etc. So the ja will change to ka. So that is another thing. And chid, cheta. So chid, ta, chetta, chetta, cheta. Like that it becomes. So I'm telling you the prakriya steps. You can add the sutras. Then, if you want. Then ikaranta dhatus. Sometimes they become like a, like di, they will become da. Then dhatur antasya hasya dha hasya dhava. So sometimes it becomes like same thing, same rule. Drogdha, drodha, sodha, etc. Sometimes the ma will become na. So the ma gam dhatu will become gan, not gammata, but gannita. This is another sandhi rule. Then vishesha rupas are sodha, srashta, etc. Now let us see the pratyayas of the ta, this thing. Ta, tarau, taraha, tasi, tastha, tastha, tasmi, tasva, tasma. So this is anit. Anit, and this is sate. Ita, itaro, itara. There's no difference. Just the e will come. That's all. Like here also, tase, tasat. I told you in the first line there's no difference. The second and third lines, they are almost like the lat lakara, just for the ta. That's all. Then the e will be added to the same pratyayas and it will become the sate. And if we see a kriya pada, then see like with I have taken. Veta, with, okay, to know. Veta, vetaro, vetaraha. Here, it's the same dhatu has got it's a weight. Weight means it can have sate form, it can have a anit form as well. That's called a va it. So it can be there, it cannot be there. So the it, when it is not there, it's veta. When it is there, it is vedita. Do you see that? The ved with ved, ved e, vedita. That is how the steps work. So here also Vedtase, Veditase, you can compare. Now let us go to the lung lakara. This is the second part. Hope until now it is clear. Because we are dealing with two topics, I'll give some time for questions if you have any. Parasmaipadi, I am taking a question. Parasmaipadi and Atmanepadi forms in page 13 are different from the slide shown this. Okay. Is it so? Page 13. Let me check. I have the book. Give me 1 minute. I've taken it from like same book I'm also referring. Ta, taro, taraha, tasi, tastha, tastha, tastha. So this is ta is there, that's why. That's what. It's not different. It's just that tasmas. I said tasmaha. Okay, like that. Did I not put the visarga? I have put the visarga. So visarga is only the sakara. It's not different. Okay, so don't be confused. It's okay. It's the same one. Tase, tasadve, tasadhe, tadve, tahe, tasvahe, tasmahe. The same one. Okay. So it's done. Any more questions? Done. Okay, right. So let us go to the next topic. Fine. So now lung lakara form. Now here again, let me reiterate that this is if you are very scared of grammar, if you are very like getting confused kind of person, then don't listen to this lesson at all. You don't require it at all because the book has not much information on this consciously. They did it consciously because for the same reason, they want to encourage more people to learn Sanskritam. I am the one who comes in the way of their aim, and I try to reduce the people who come to Sanskritam by scaring them off with all these things. But believe me, my aim is also the same as them. But I want to just, as I told you, grow up the students a little bit to this level. Let us do Parichaya. Who will tell us these things? Tell me. If we keep on saying, oh, there is something called lung lakara. Anyway, we dealt with that, but it's okay. Even if we don't deal, we can go ahead. I mean, we are not losers in anything. I mean, kuch kami nahi padegi. So we are happy. Let's go. This attitude has made us stop here. Let us try to explore a little more. People go for treasure hunts. People take risks. People love adventurous stories. People see horror movies. People try to work out some like unknown areas exploring in the life. People go to unknown places. People leave their country. They go to abroad without any help. They stand on themselves. They like stand on their own feet. We say they do all that things. But when it comes to grammar and Sanskrit, say no, it's not required. This much is enough. So I am questioning, I am challenging that attitude very directly by presenting this lesson to you all, my beloved students. I love you all. It's a very pure love for you all. Even if we have not seen each other, even if we have not met each other, but I know that you're all Sanskrit aspirants and you're all my bandhus. I'm your bandhu. I will never do any harm to you. Believe me. Okay. So get ready for the lung lakara. There's a very interesting lakara which I have explored through many years, and I'm giving you all that knowledge of mine for all these years, whatever I have studied, in as simple manner as possible to you that you can take in small capsule. You will enjoy. Wow, this is lung lakara. I'm happy. So it's like giving some very high this thing. Not I don't say medicine, but a high nutrient. It's a very high nutritious thing which you are taking. So you should have the digestive power for the nutrient. So get ready. Thoda sa. Okay? The first thing like Kashika tells about lung lakara is like this is bhutakala only. The vartamana dhatu lung pratyaya. So there is connection with the vartamana also. Then this is like so when we say akar sheet, ahar sheet. So vasater lung ratri sheshe. So jagarana santato vaktavya. So there is a jagarana. There is this ko bhavanushitaha aham atra avatsam. So avatsam means like the continue. It is still like continued. So I was here. That means I'm still here. So that bhutatva and vartamanatva are at sub. So this is a very new idea. Even when I read this, I said, wow, this is a wonderful idea. So much like difference is there in a normal past tense in anadyatana. like Bhutakala, and then like Paroksha Bhutakala, and this Samanya Bhutakala. Now this is called Samanya Bhutakala. And again, it is an Adha Dhatuka, so Dvitiya Dhatu Vibhaga will come. This is like not one. This is what is the scaring factor in the Lung Lakara? Why people run away from that is for a simple fact, very simple fact that now just we had seen Lut Lakara. Before that we saw Lit Lakara. Even before that we saw Karmani. Even before that we saw the Anuvada Pradeepa part 1 course where we had Lat Lakara, Lot Lakara, Vidhiling Lakara, and Lang Lakara. We had all that. All these 10 lakaras, even late, will have only one set of pratyas, which have to be added to the dhatu. So one set of pareshani. But here, 7 types of pareshani. Okay? If you are not ready for that. But if you are ready with that, then it's very enjoyable. So there are like 7 types of pratyas, which can be named like this: sich, asich, it, anit, ang, chang, sa. Okay, there is something called sak also. Okay, so these are with these combinations. Sich, so sometimes it's sich, it is asich, it is like sich, anit, asich, anit, sang, chang, sa. Then there is a sak also. So all these go together, right? Then they are all like all these 7 kinds are 2 parts. I mean, don't pay any attention, just listen, just appreciate. This is just for appreciation. This is not for learning, not for remembering. This will not come in the exam. So happily listen, happily store whatever you can. Rest of it will like stay. If you like it, it will stay with you. If you don't like it, it will go away. But still, I will be happy that my students will go out and tell, oh, we know what is Lung Lakara. Okay, because we have done this course. Right. So there are like 2 kinds. There are like 7 kinds of these pratyas. Like these are the varieties which are named like the pratyas, the internal pratyas which are added to make the forms. And there are again 2 kinds, Parasmaipada and Atmanepada. And in the first 2 kinds, like I'll tell you what those 2 kinds are. The first 2 kinds are only Parasmaipada, they are not Atmanepada. So that's why 7 into 2 should be 14. But since 2 forms are not there at all in Atmanepada, so they will remain 12. Okay. So the main feature of this is, oh Bhagini, if there are like 12 kinds of pratyas, okay, let's keep it 7. Let's not make it 12. Okay, so there are 7 kinds of pratyas for Parasmaipadas separately and Atmanepadas separately, we understand. But do all these pratyas come for all the dhatus? That's the question. Like we know ta, tarau, taraha is a lut. Then we have like once we know ta, tarau, taraha, tasi, and etc. Tasmaha. Until there, if we know, then we can prepare all the dhatus. But here we are saying that there are 7 kinds of pratyas. Then what will happen to the dhatus? Then the answer is that all the dhatus will not take all the pratyas. That means again when it comes to a dhatu, in a lung lakara form, it's only one form. It's only one set of pratyas that are in use. This is the good news. What is the good news among this? The good news is all the 7 pratyas, the 7 into 2, let us call it 7 into 2 pratyas, will not attach with all the dhatus. Like each dhatu will have the 7 into 2 pratyas? No. Each dhatu will have like 7 pratyas? No. Each dhatu will have one of the 7 pratyas. So each pratyaya, like sich forms will be 9. Asich forms will be 9. Like the it with sich will have 9. Anit with sich will have 9. Like that. So this 9 set will come with one dhatu. Again I am saying the pratyas like Pratham Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Uttam Purusha, Ekvachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. Like ta, tarau, taraha in the lut. Like that, whatever is going to be there in these 7 into 2 forms, all of them, like 14 into 3. Okay, isn't it? Like 7, not 14 into 3. Let me come back. So it's 9 forms. So these are like 14, 12. So 12 nines. Okay, so that number 144, 12 nines. What I am very bad with my this thing maths. Like 9 twos are 18. Yeah, 120, 12 times 120, right? 140, huh? Oh, see, I'm so badly. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Yeah, 108. Thank you so much. I'm really bad in maths. I don't know why maths. I know when I'm very cool now, everything comes. I remember until 19 table. Okay, but it won't come when I'm in. Okay, in this. Thank you. 108. So these 108 forms will not come to each dhatu. So that is a good news. Now please claps for me. So with such big good news I'm giving you. Okay. So na sarvebhya dhatubhya sarve pratyaya. Then what happens? Like when we take that dvitiya kind of dhatu vibhaga, then we have like akarantas, ikarantas, atupada, itupada, etc. So these dhatus categories, we will say this category will have this set of pratyayas. Okay, so that is how it happens. And what are the other features which decide idagama is there, dhatva deshas is there, so like aster, bhu, etc. Then ati deshas are there, you know, it will behave like this. So and then we will have angakaryas. Angakaryas are the like stem or the base works, okay? Not base, it's called stem. Anga is called stem. So the stem works. So like for example, if we add the sun anta, sun pratyaya, then what becomes is a stem. Okay, so then again one pratyaya can be added to that. It is ready for a pratyaya. That part is called anga. Okay, so anga karyas are there and sandhis are there. And then one more feature, there is adagama in this. Idagama also there is there, adagama is also there. So at is like always before the dhatu. So the hal adi, which begins with the hal, will have at, and like ach, which are starting with ach, will have art. Okay. Right. Now, if we see the 7 types of pratyayas. Now, welcome to that. Okay, their names. We are going to see their names. I have taken all this from Mataji's book. This is like Sahaja Bodha, part 2. If you all have Ashtadhyayi Sahaja Bodha, if you know about Mataji, if you have been in her Shibiras, etc., these pratyayas occur in page number 154. 154 of the second part. Okay, you can refer there. I have taken the headings. Okay, the headings go like this. But for the prathama, the first kind is like sarvadhatuka, rest are all adadhatukas. So the first is sich look. There is no sich, that's why it takes gana. Then tak, it, sich. So there are 3 features, 3 kinds of pratyayas come in that. And there are these are also parasmaipadis only. Okay, these are parasmaipadis both. These two don't have, sorry. These two don't have atmanepadi variety. Okay, so these are the first 2 which are only parasmaipadis. Now here, starting from here, they are ubhayapadis. So the ang yuktaha. The ang will be the pratyaya which comes, then chang, then ksa yuktaha, then kevala sich yuktaha. So sijantas we can call them. Then it plus sich yukta. So these are all the, see, here there is sak, it and sich. Here only it and sich. Here only sich. There is no it separately. So like that, it becomes a part of this. So the sak means the sa will come. The sich means the sa will come. Both are a little different. Okay. Now, what kind of dhatu will take what kind of pratyaya? We have to do the very good interrogation. Okay. The book name is Sahaja Bodha. Ashtadhyayi Sahaja Bodha. I will show you the book in this thing camera. This is I don't know if I can show this. I have to remove the background. Okay, I'll send the book in the group. Okay, in the group I will send the book name. But please don't. This thing intention is only to introduce. This book deals with very, very, very deeply. It's only for grammar, purely for Paninians. Okay, this is only for Paninians. Huh? That's why please don't try to buy this book or until and unless you are into Panini very deeply, don't go for it. I'm just, because see, I cannot take somebody's material and present it as mine and just keep the name for myself. It's not proper. Dharma will not allow that. That's why I have to tell the name of the author from whom I have taken. She has worked so hard to print that book, and I'm just taking it just like that and without acknowledgement. That is not proper on my part. That's why I'm telling you the details, but not for you to buy. I've taken from here, that's all. Now, the akara and the dhatus, for example, what kind of dhatu, what kind of pratyaya will be given like this in that book? Akara and the dhatus will take the sich look form. Sich look form is the first form. Okay, so it will be like akara and the dhatu will be pa, for example. Then it will give the forms like apat, apatam, apuhu. Now this pa dhatu will not have the chang yuktas, will not have the like ksa yukta, will not have it sich yukta, and all this. Got it? Now the pa will have only the this kind of first. So if one dhatu belonging to one kind of vibhaga, like Dadu Padha, Idu Padha, etc. And for Dadu Padha, some one of this is given, then all other six will not have their say on that dhatu. Okay, so apat, apatam, apahapuhu, apaha, apatam, apata, apam, apava, apama. Okay. Now, all these like ga, tha, da, dha, pa, ghra, sha, cha, sa, etc. will have these forms. So you can make like agrat, agrata, agruhu, agraha, agratam, agrata, agram, agrava, agrama. Ghra is like jigrati. But jigrati only for the jyotyadi gana in the lat lakara. It has nothing to do in the lung lakara. Okay, so like that. It is like sarvadhatuka for other reasons, not because it takes gana or something. Okay, it's not taking gana into consideration. Gana pratyaya, sorry. Here it is not that. Sarvadhatukas have some other features also. So apart from what I said, so that is a marking point. Others are also there. So according to that, it's Saradhatik. Let's not go into details in this. Excuse me, I can't go deeper. So I can go until here, until the student is comfortable. Now, so welcome to the pratyayas. Okay, so the pratyayas is the most beautiful part of this thing. You want this is like there is one more book called Prauda. This is for all the students. So you see the book, yeah, Prauda Rachana Anuvada Kaumudi. Okay, this is another book. This is like Kapil Dev Dwivediji's book. This is another book. It is in Hindi, but don't worry about the first part of the book. The second part of the book is very useful. It has all the forms. It has all the like Shabdarupas, etc. in the very usable manner. So this book is like it's downloadable. It's all very bad scan is available in the internet. Very bad scan. But the book is very good. If you want to buy, this is like good book. This is like for all beginners. Only keeping beginners in view, he made this book. In that also, I saw these pratyayas. Okay, in Mataji's book also it is there. Pushpa Dikshitji's book. Now, so this my intention is not to read out or ask you to learn them by heart or something. My intention is only to show you to them, not even to read. So all the 12 like varieties that we have mentioned. So the 7 minus 2. No, sorry, 7 into 2 minus 2. So 7 into 2, 14 minus these two having no Atmanepadi form. So this makes it 12. So all the 12 are here. Okay. So I've put all the this thing with type. You can have these slides. You can have them. And please, with due thanks to Mataji, I have taken this thing. So these are only the pratyayas. I did not make any dhatu because I didn't have time. So I have just made one apat. This is the only one which I made completely. You can you can do one thing. You can go to ashtadhyay.com and I have not yet prepared that samanya dhatus to which you can remember the lit rupas, the prathama purusha ekavachana rupas. Like that you can do for this also. Okay, so we can go to ashtadhyay.com. We can like search whatever like dhatu we want and then go to the last but one lakara that he gives in the list. He gives like lat, lit, etc. in the order. And the last but one, that is the ninth lakara, will be the lung lakara. And there, whatever he gives, you can by heart that you can start using, in fact. Instead of the like the lung lakara, like the parokshalit lakara, like that you can use these also happy. So happily within that stipulated time, or like it's not anadyatana, it's samanya. It's a samanya bhutakara. So you can say Ramaha Apat. Ramaha Jalam, Ganga Jalam Apat. You can say Aham Ganga Jalam Apam. Done. Okay. So like that we can use it for today also, for yesterday also, for centuries ago also. We can use this. Okay. So this is it. all the pratyayas. That's all. Okay. So I finish my class here. There is one hand raised. Let me go to the questions part. If you have any questions, you can raise hands. Ravi Shankarji, you can please ask your question.
Hariom, in the next slide where you have shown the 9 forms, the top everywhere it is mentioned as lung instead of lung. We were discussing lung.
Sorry, lung. I have like wrongly typed it. It's lung only. Thank you so much. Lung.
You see, everywhere it is showing lung. It's actually lung.
Yes. I'll correct it, sir. Thank you so much. I'll correct it and send you. Thank you.
No, I just
Sir,
saw.
what happens is I made one, I copy it, and I did it in lot of haste today. Okay. In the morning, I didn't have time. So much unprecedented calls come, people come. I have to work on so many things, and in that it got missed. I'm really sorry. I'll correct it. Even right now, I can correct it. No problem.
So this mistake always happens for everyone. This copy and paste is a very, delicate issue. Sorry, I just saw. That's why I thought I should tell you.
No, it's very important. It's very important. I'll correct it right now because even I don't keep it because I may forget. Okay, so I don't keep it for next. So I'll right now do it. And I have made a word.
The antenna goes up for this ring and lung. I always get confused whether it should go clockwise or anti-clockwise. So that's the mistake. Thank you so much.
Sure. Yes, sir. Sir, still, sir, with all the mistakes which happen, sir, I love working for Sanskrit. I know that typing has limitations. I know the limitations of my memory. I know the limitations of everything. Still, even if I go wrong, I really love to teach because I know where to correct, how to correct later also. And you are all my loving students. You understand me very well. Okay. So we have that until we have that bondage. We are all here. I don't feel any kind of shame. I don't feel any kind of, pull down and a pull back kind of things. I never feel that with Sanskrit. With Sanskrit, even mistakes are beautiful. Okay. Samam virodhopi maham mahatma bhihi is there, na? Like that. Varam virodhopi samam mahatma.
Dhanyawada Acharya. So nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Astu, so there are like 2 more questions. Please check forms. Right, sir. Yeah, this. Yeah, fine. Astu, any more questions? Any this thing we can? Then I think we'll go for one revision. I think we have 4 more minutes. Or if it's okay, then let me see if any this is required. So what your task I was telling you. So in the pastadhyay.com and in this Praudarachananuvada Kaumudi also, there are forms. Now what you do is you learn them and do the prayoga so that the notion that uh, something is hard, something is tough, something is unusable, something is complicated, something is beyond normal should go away. Okay, so it is becoming abnormally this thing when people are using only kridantas. They're not using tingantas at all, which is very bad for everybody. We should not stop using something in Sanskritam just because like it is tough or something. It is not tough. You have the forms like when you studied bhavati, bhavata, bhavanti, the way you did was you understood the like bhu plus like bhava plus ti, bhavati, how the bhavati is formed. You learned like that bhavami, bhavava, etc. Then you applied it to huru, you applied it to chal, vada, etc. Then you applied it to nash with the ya. Like this, you learn Sanskritam, isn't it? In the same way, apply the lung lakara, try to learn. One more thing I missed in this, I wanted to mention it. If possible, I will try to cover it in the next class. It is the karmani forms. So in this book, what I observed is he doesn't only introduce the lakara, he also introduces the karmani forms in the like sentences directly. And in this lung lakara, he has given karmani forms for prayoga directly, and he has given model sentences with which like you can work very easily. Okay, so the karmani forms are more kind of easily usable. That's what maybe the author thought, and he gave all that. You learn them by heart. You learn them. The ekavachana, because bhava karmanoho, we have only ekavachana for the bhave prayoga. So you can easily win over that. Okay. That is one more thing I wanted to. I'll try to work out because I didn't get time and it is like beyond 1 hour we can't stretch this class. So I'll try to deal with the karmani part of these both lakaras in the next class. Okay. Yeah.
That Sahajabodha you were saying no in Ashtadhyayi. Can you show?
Yes.
You said.
Yeah. Yes. 1 minute. I'll stop this background screen and then so it's like in the none. Yeah, none I should choose and see. This is the book. Okay. Ashtadhyayi Sahajabodha and this is how it is. Okay. So we are really indebted to this. This is Mataji herself. So if Bhagavata can be Krishna's form, then this book can be Mataji's form. And here is our beloved Mataji. Okay, Pushpa. She is like much older now. She wrote it years back. Okay, so this is the book. And the another book which I showed is this one, Praudha Rachana Anuvada Kaumudi. This is there with me since my MA first day. Day 1 class, I have this book. Okay, so this is like very, very useful book by Kapil Dev Dwivedi. Okay, so this is like the first is divided into 2 parts. One is this thing, all the exercises that he gives. So he gives like the inputs here, how to work with a particular topic, and then he gives all the exercise here. But mostly he follows Hindi. Now the second part, he does like all the Shabdarupas, etc. He gives, and then like we have vyomas also, like vyomas, Shabdarupa is also there, Dhaturupas is there, but Dhaturupa is a little like for beginners, so they did not give many details. So this is how he places all the 10 lakaras. So 1 dhatu, 10 lakaras. According to ganas, they are arranged. Okay. So and here he gives, for example, like pach dhatu. He gives pach dhatu and nam dhatu. Now what he does is in the below he gives the lung and he says it's 4. When he says 4, I used to misunderstand that, oh, lung lakara. This was my like wrong conception that lung lakara will take all the, whenever it comes to lung lakara, every dhatu is going to have all the 12 pratyayas, the blocks, 12 blocks will be like joinable. But I was very wrong. Okay, one friend of mine corrected me first time. Then I studied this like in a systematic manner. Then I understood that it is not the case. For example, the pach dhatu will have apakshit. So you can use that. Nothing. Nobody will stop you from using lung lakara anymore. This is my good wishes with you. Okay, start using them. I also used to from time to time. People are scared, but they also will call me like you're so intelligent. Huh? Lung lakara forms you use. You must be very, very, very sharp, smart. Huh? Nothing sharp or smart in that. You just learn the forms, start using. That's all. Okay. Astu. Yeah, somebody is raising hands. I think I have to go, but still I'll take 2 questions only. Okay. Yeah, please. Priyaji.
Ram Mata. I just want to know the Dhatu Rupa, which has Svarita and Anudata. Any books specifically you have like in your knowledge to buy?
In the Dhatu Pathas, I don't know. The Swarankita and Aswarankita are available in the Sanskrit documents. Maybe some authors tried to do it. I don't know. I'm not aware, but I'll send you the link to the Samskrita document Dhatu Patha. There are like Swarankita. I do not know whether they are like this or not. Okay, you can check.
Okay, Mata. Thank you. Ram.
Bhanumati ji.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Namaskara, Mata. General question. In dashboard, we cannot download that PDF form. You are sharing the PDF text, no?
Please write to the organizers. Please write to the organizers. I cannot help in that. I am not the organizer. I don't maintain the website. I just take the lesson. Okay. So you can check with the organizer. You can write in the group. You can write in the group or write a mail to the Vyoma people. They will guide you. Okay.
Dhanyavada.
Then second book name is not visible. I'll write it in the group. Yes, I'll send it. Yes, I'll send it. I'll send everything in the group. Astu then. Swasti, Shubham, I have to run now. Don't mind. Hari Om. Shubham Bhuyat.